What's up, everybody? Of course, I'm Randy. This is a 5.5 Garage, and today I'm going to be continuing on with my Mazdaspeed 3 project. Now, in the previous video, I showed you guys how I installed a front mount intercooler on the car, and today I'm going to be continuing on with this project by replacing the headlights. Some of you may be wondering why I am going to replace the headlights. The headlight on the driver's side isn't so bad. The headlights on the passenger side has some kind of residue or some kind of damage to it. I have tried cleaning it, I have tried polishing it. No matter what I've done or what I've used, I have not been able to clear up that headlight. So I decided, since I had the front of the car apart anyway to put the front mount on, I was going to go ahead and replace the headlights while I take the opportunity to. So before we begin, if this is the first time you have viewed a video on this channel, allow me to say welcome. And somewhere around in here will be a list to a playlist of previous mods I have done to this car. But if you are a fan of the channel, if you have subscribed to the channel, if you have been following me since day one, if you've been following the channel, and you should be following the channel, you are pretty much up to speed on the modifications I have done to this car. As well, there are some other modifications that I have not done videos for, but you can catch those articles on my website at 55garage.com. The removal process for getting these headlights off this car is pretty easy. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 10mm bolts that you're going to have to remove. Now, you do not have to remove the lights. This right here is the harness for the headlights on the front of this car, and you can just unclip this here and then remove the entire assembly without having to remove your bulbs. That way, it lessens the chance of you getting fingerprints or oil from your hands on a bulb, causing them to burn out. Now, it's really simple hand tools. It's a really simple process. Once I get this headlight removed, I'll show you what I'm replacing it with. This is the headlight I just removed, and this is the headlight I'm replacing it with. I want to try something a little visually different than some of the other Speed 3s I've seen. At first, I really wanted to get a set of the Spec D headlights that had the light strip in it, but I decided not to go that route. And then I was going to take my original headlights apart and do the painting and even add halo eyes. It's just I've ran out of time, so I decided just to pick up a set of these and throw them on the car, and it will be much easier for me. And there's something extra I'm going to do to these, but for right now I'm just going to go ahead and install this in the car. So the installation is pretty simple. It's basically the reverse of its removal, so it shouldn't take me too long. So before I fully install this into the car, I need to transfer over the headlight harness from the old set of lights, and then I can go ahead and install this properly. These two black clips were removed from the bottom of the headlights. Just reinstalling this. Now, everything's plugged in. Let's give it a check. Much better. All right, so now I got this one in. Time to do the passenger side. Okay, so here is my passenger light. As you can see, whatever is on here will not scrape off, and it's something, I don't know what it is, but I have tried toothpaste, I have tried different kind of cleaners and solvents to try to get it off. The last resort was to sand them, but I didn't want to have to go through all that work, so I just ended up buying a new set. Both headlights are now installed. I got all the wiring back together, and that is a wrap. I did run into a bit of a problem on the passenger side. I had a bolt that was stuck, so I had to break out the Dremel and throw sparks and entertain my neighborhood for a while, but I was able to get it out, and now everything's buttoned up and secure, and I am one more step away from being able to put this thing back together again and drive it. Alright guys, make sure once you get your headlights into the car, double check your connections, make sure all your lights work like I showed you guys in the previous shot. But other than that, this is a wrap for today. It's a pretty simple process, there's not that many steps, but since, like I said earlier, that I had the car completely apart, I want to go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity and go ahead and get these installed. So hopefully you guys learned something today. If you did, make sure to leave me a like on this video, and also make sure to subscribe. You're not going to want to miss the final steps of this whole process, so I can begin tuning this car and seeing what kind of power it will make. It's getting into the early evening. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I came straight home from work to try to get these installed and get everything done, and mission accomplished. So I hope you are enjoying your evening. I'm about to go enjoy mine, and I will see you guys on the next one.